Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Polkadot or DOT. This coin has been doing very, very well in the last 24 hours with a 13.61% increase, going from, about a $21 price point to a $24.34 and continuing to have chances for much higher pushes. We have great news with Polkadot as well as very bullish news that is going to continue to see Polkadot do very, very well. We have a market cap at about $23 billion, volume in the last 24 hours being about $2.4 billion, and if you guys don't know what Polkadot is, we'll kind of go over that as well here in the video, and then we're going to be going over those price predictions for June, July, and 2021. So if you guys want to learn more about Polkadot and altcoins as well as price predictions, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. So if you guys don't know, Polkadot is a protocol that enables cross-chain blockchain transfers of any type of data or asset. By uniting multiple blockchains, Polkadot aims to achieve high degrees of security and scalability. DOT serves as the protocol's governance token and can be used for staking to secure the network or to connect bond new chains. So we can actually see here, if we go in the last week, we actually have an increase of 0.55%, which is pretty substantial. Not many coins have an increase in the last week. Obviously, a majority of coins seeing massive decreases in the last week and month. But, overall in the last month, we do see about a 40% decrease. Realistically, we are going to continue to see a very, very large amount of volatility in most altcoins through the months of June and July. As we get closer and closer to the end of the year, we are going to get closer and closer to that bull market, though. Part 2 coming to us very, very soon. A lot of people very, very excited about that. We'll continue to give you guys my thoughts on that as well here in a second. So jumping into the first thing we want to talk about today, very, very bullish news for Polkadot is going to be that Coinbase Pro. Starting today, inbound transfers for DOT are now available in the regions where trading is supported. Traders cannot place orders and no orders will be filled. So remember, guys, trading will begin for DOT on or after 9 a.m. PT on Wednesday, June 16th, if liquidity conditions are met. So this is huge. Obviously, the idea that, DOT is going to be listed on Coinbase is huge. We continue to see so many users every time actually a coin, gets listed on Coinbase. We always see some kind of Coinbase effect, always a massive increase into a, massive drop. We'll see if that does take place as we get closer and closer to June 16th. Just 2 days away, I do think we are going to have some, volatility for sure with DOT as we get closer and closer. So taking a look at the next thing we see, and freshly released Origin Trail Parachain website is available after this meetup live stream. So you can actually see that expanding the multi-chain Origin Trail with Polkadot. This is definitely a big deal, and I wanted to talk about this just in a brief statement about it. So expanding this multi-chain Origin Trail with Polkadot is going to be huge. It talks about getting ready for the Origin Trail parachain, bringing Google for supply chains to Polkadot, and support the Origin Trail, really the crowd loan and win rewards. They talk about their timeline and everything coming in the upcoming months. So we see in June, launch of Origin Trail parachain staging testnet, and we have the integrate Origin Trail warp testnet to Origin Trail parachain staging testnet, as well as announcing crowd loan details. So Kusama and Polkadot auction timing and reward structure Q3 in June as well. So a lot of the big things coming. I think a lot of us that follow Polkadot quite a bit understand that really there's so much potential that a lot of people don't know about when it comes to Polkadot. And I think realistically we are going to see a lot more accessibility, which in the long term will definitely help Polkadot with this Coinbase Pro listing as well. So jumping over to the next tweet, it talks about Endangered, the label behind the beats at Polkadot Decoded, have minted the soundtrack as NFTs on the Kusama network. With the tracks on chain, you can enjoy them as really anytime you want. Support the label by adding this limited bundle to your NFT collection. So just more support for Polkadot, just more big possibilities and potential behind it. We also see DOT, Coinbase Pro, and KSM to follow soon. Coinbase will offer to participate in parachains on Polkadot and Kusama network, and therefore will open the gates. So this is just in reply to that Coinbase Pro announcement. And I want to say, guys, just a lot of people talking about it. This was just one of the many people talking about this, and I think there is big things to come for Polkadot. I do expect a lot of happy Polkadot users and holders as we continue to see big things coming. I do want to take a look at this one more time because we talk about this pretty much every episode on Polkadot. We talk about the Polkadot's parachains launch is expected to begin once two things have happened: a full external audit is completed, and number 2, Kusama Network executes at least one successful auction involving crowd loans and hosting at least one functional parachain. So these have both happened. We continue to see big things taking place. These are both in the works and have happened and are continuing to happen. And I think realistically we are going to see big things come for Polkadot here in the very, very near future. Like I said, going forward, I do want to take a quick look at this as well. Number 85, Figment Treasury Proposal, Figment Learn and Data Hub Milestone 5. So the short description on this just talks about Figment is creating a proposal to request dots to be used as incentives to grow the Polkadot developer ecosystem via its platforms, Figment, Learn, and Data Hub. Learn is the education and onboarding platform for developers interested in Web3 development. With Learn, developers gain access to the most comprehensive developer portal, which standardizes documentation across networks and offers in-depth practical tutorials to help them get to the next level. So tutorials can actually be completed seamlessly with Data Hub, which provides easy access to the protocols via our highly available full node infrastructure and suite of middleware. Developers then get to build and scale their dApps for free using the Data Hub infrastructure. So this could be huge. We continue to see, big things taking place, like I said, on Polkadot. Some of these smaller things are kind of slipping through the cracks, and I wanted to make sure I mentioned them as, some of this stuff is just huge, really providing huge potential for Polkadot in the near future. I do want to jump back to those price predictions now. Actually, before we do that, I will give you guys an opportunity here because I mentioned it in all my other videos. If you guys want to take advantage of this giveaway, I am trying to give back to the community, and thanks to Community Jax and SameCoin.com for making that possible. I am giving away 1K worth of Jax tokens as well as 1K worth of SameCoin tokens, so there will be 2 lucky winners. And this ends July 10th, 2021. All you guys have to do is retweet the tweet and follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is going to be located in the description below, so you guys can definitely take advantage. And like I said, follow and retweet this tweet to be entered for those 2 giveaways. I do want to jump back now to that price point and seeing it at 24.33 it looks like right now with a 14.87% increase. Realistically, we haven't seen much movement in Polkadot in the last couple of days. If we take a look at the last week, we see it from about 21 to 20, pretty much the entirety of the week. Then we saw a massive increase from this 21.59 all the way up to about a 25.06, and now we're kind of stabilizing about at that $24 range. I do think there will be a lot of movement yet to come, so we'll see really where we end up by the the Coinbase listing itself. I think we will probably come back down and stabilize with the rest of other altcoins and kind of keeping our Polkadot price range at a good spot to really continue to be entered, or I guess continue to buy Polkadot at these low levels. I think realistically, like I've talked about this, many times, I think, we are going to be following Bitcoin and Ethereum for the most part, or I guess for the most part, we are going to continue to follow Bitcoin and Ethereum. Altcoins specifically are going to struggle a little bit harder than, Bitcoin is, as mass adoption's, on its way. We're getting closer and closer every single day. And I do want to talk about, specifically Polkadot's price predictions. So let's jump back on board there. So Polkadot right now, like I said, $23.1 billion in the market cap. I think long-term wise, we're going to see a lot of big possibilities. But, short-term, the month of June is still in that accumulation, manipulation, FUD stage. We're not going to see much movement. I think by the end of this Coinbase listing, it won't move for the most part. It will be large volatility, but, realistically, the end price point won't be much of a positive, if at all. And I think by the end of June, we could see about a $25 to $26 price point on Polkadot at the very best. And I think realistically by the end of July, we could see closer and closer to hopefully a $28 to $32 price point. Jumping into the end of the year, I think Polkadot could continue to do very, very well, moving closer and closer to higher price points. Polkadot's one of those coins, like I said, that has huge potential in the long term. It's a coin you invest in for the long term. You don't invest in it to make quick dollars. Obviously, during this huge announcement of Coinbase Pro listings, I'm sure a lot of people are. But realistically, after this Coinbase Pro listing, most people are going to be investing for the long-term future. And I think realistically, we see Polkadot pushing closer and closer to maybe $100 to $250 as a price target by the end of the bull market, or the end of the year altogether. So we'll see what happens. We'll continue to keep you guys up to date. Obviously, a lot of new information, new altcoins to talk about every single day on this channel. So if you guys want to stay up to date, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, as there is a lot to talk about every single day, and there's a lot to really cover. Like I said, we see a very, very long-term potential behind Polkadot, and I just want to give you guys kind of a quick update on it. So thank you guys again. I'll see you all in the next one.